There is an island in the Mediterranean known for its stunning beauty and wild party life. Super clubs, DJs, dancing till sunrise. And yes, that's all true. But what many don't know is that this island holds a kind of magic.
A place where free spirits from every corner of the world have been gathering to break the rules, express themselves, and live unbound. And when you're truly free, in a paradise like this, something shifts. That's the real magic of Ibiza. Hard to define, impossible to forget. Whether you have felt it on a sunset boat cruise with friends, chanting barefoot on a beach, or losing yourself in a moment of euphoria inside a super club, you know it when it hits you.
We've come to Ibiza in search of that magic. To feel it, capture it, and share it. From exploring hidden coves, to meeting the island's free spirits, and stepping into the world's first hyperclub, Universe. Join us on this journey. This is Ibiza, like you've never seen it before.
We have just landed in Ibiza, and looking from the airplane, everything looked just beautiful, especially the color of the water, the turquoise blue, absolutely amazing. I can't wait to explore the whole island. We are staying in San Antonio, which is this part, and it actually reminds me of Benalmádena side of Costa del Sol. It's very built up and it's got lots of vibe and lots of restaurants and bars, which is not really my thing because Ibiza, or the north side of Ibiza, is also known for a hippie vibes. Apparently the south of the island is all about the party and the north is nature and all about hippiness. When I was a kid, my parents used to call me that I'm a hippie, so I'm quite excited to see the northern side of the island. Since we got here, we were trying to get the Uber from the airport. It was showing us, for such a little distance, it was showing us 65 euros and the taxis were costing about 80 euros. We took a bus, which was 4 euros, no-brainer. Took us a bit longer, but we got here. Apart from these areas, the island of Ibiza is quite rural and it's full of nature, which is an amazing thing, but it lacks the connections to from one part to another. For that reason, we have hired a car for 4 days, which means we will be able to explore a lot more and show you a lot more. Right now, we're going to Hostal de Torrell. Apparently, it's about 40 minutes walk from here and it has amazing sunset views. We went to Hostal La Torre, but unfortunately they want us to either have a dinner there, which we already had, or pay 30 euros per person for drinks. We're not going to do that, so luckily we found another spot right next to it. There's a little road going in, which comes to this beautiful mirador. It's going to be more or less the same view. We're just not sitting down, eating and dining and wining, but we're getting the same view, so let's check it out. Wow, it already looks beautiful. Oh, wow. Ooh. Wow. Look at that rock. Wow. That is one mind-blowing view. I've always wanted to come to places like this for a sunset view. When we went to Caños de Mecca, which another video coming very soon from the province of Cadiz, it has similar to this, but even better views.
This has to be one of the most beautiful viewing points in all of Spain. And this is just the first day. I cannot wait to see the rest of the island and discover all the hidden gems that are waiting for us to see. Stay tuned and let's find out together.
And this is the sunset that gave birth to some of the world's most iconic chill-out music. The legendary Café Del Mar compilations shapes Balearic chill-out sound, dreamy, ambient and deeply soulful. Cafe Mambo set the vibe for the countless pre-parties where top DJs would warm up before heading to Ibiza's super clubs. Stay tuned, as later in the video, we show you the exact moment we had spiritual awakening in the north of the island. Good morning from Ibiza. Today is the second day and we plan to go to the club tonight, which is the Universe opening. They actually did a very sneaking thing with us. So now they released this lineup of the DJ and they also released the 6 a.m. party tickets as well. So what they've done to sell the 6 a.m. tickets, more tickets to sell, they have pushed all the big DJs that we wanted to see to 7 a.m., 9 a.m. and the closing at 12 as well.
That means we have a full free day and we are heading to the north side of the island to see the hippie market and embark on a journey to explore the top 5 beaches in the area.
To get around Ibiza is hard on the first place, but coming to north side of the island, it's highly recommended to get a car. So far, we have not been very impressed with the party side, south side. Maybe it's our age. Last year, I've turned 40, so I'm in an age where these kind of things not appealing me. So yeah, let me tell you a little bit of history of the market. It started off in 1965, actually. Somebody opened a bar with a dance floor on the roadside, and that's where people started coming in, and people would come here just to dance, just be themselves, let their fears go away. And then after all those years, we have this beautiful market. It's closed now. It's only night market on Sundays from 6 p.m. until 11. So we come back late? We come back. Let's explore some beaches of this area. Come on. But first, let's hit the party side of Ibiza and find out how did it all start? How did Ibiza become this magical island? Back when hippie movements were rising, the free spirits began traveling around the world, seeking places where they could connect, create, and live together without limits. At the same time, Spain under Franco's dictatorship was growing increasingly orthodox and restrictive.
But the Balearic Islands, far from the mainland, both geographically and ideologically, became refuge for artists, dreamers, and rebels. Over time, more and more gathered, and Ibiza evolved into a true paradise of freedom and self-expression. To celebrate this way of life, the island's first club was born, not luxurious, but raw, wild, and free. That was the beginning of Pacha.
Standing outside the Pacha Ibiza, this is where it all began. This iconic cherry sign is known worldwide. Opened in 1973, this is not only where the club scene of Ibiza was born, but it defines it as well. With decades of unforgettable nights, Pacha is more than a club. It became the soul of Ibiza.
And tonight is one for the history books. The #1 nightclub in the world, Hi Ibiza, and Will Smith has created the biggest club in the world. Let's witness this history together.
We are here for the opening night and it's 4:20 in the morning and it seems absolutely packed. We've seen videos online, it looks good, but is it gonna live up to the hype? We have yet to see. Will the cherries be replaced by the spaceship? Let's go and check it out. Wow, was the first word that came out of our mouths, and seriously, the moment we walked in, it felt like on a different scale. There were futuristic people flying and a huge crowd going all the way to the stairs.
The crowd was huge, and it took time for it to settle down, which made first part of it uncomfortable. The aircons worked perfectly and kept this large crowd cool, but then the magic moment happened.
Whilst we were lost in the music and lights, the giant windows behind the DJs opened and revealed sunrise. The whole crowd erupted in euphoria, and the energy of the club touched the skies. It was truly an epic night, and we are already looking into booking Elro later in the summer. So stay tuned.
As you probably know by now, I'm from Cadiz, and Cadiz is well known for having one of the best beaches in all of Spain. And growing up in Cadiz, and even to this point, I've always been proud to say we have the best beaches even of Europe. But now coming here and seeing the color of the water, that is the selling point of Ibiza. It's just beautiful. So I still love my Cadiz beaches, but I think the winner so far is Ibiza. This is just the first beach we've seen, and apparently it's ranked 5 out of the top 5. So I don't know what we're gonna see and what the number 1 is gonna be like. We haven't tested the waters yet. We don't know if it's cold or warm. We are gonna explore the best beaches of Ibiza, and then we are gonna go for a swim in the one we consider being the best one. And we're gonna tell you what the temperature of the water is like. So stay tuned.
Love driving here. It's absolutely beautiful. The roads are completely empty, so they're a bit tiny but completely empty. Look at that in front of me. Absolutely gorgeous. So about 25 minutes from Playa de Vicent or Cala de Vicent, we have come to the second beach, which is Cala de Encerra. Oh, wow. Well, that's for a view. Looks abandoned for some reason, but the water is definitely clearer than the other one. It gets better every time. We were gonna swim in one of the last beaches towards the end of the day when we explored all the beaches, but the further down we go, the more inviting the water looks. So we have decided to send Julian all the way back to the car, get the towels and everything for the beach, and have a dip here, maybe. In the end, we will tell you which one was our favorite beach. Woo-hoo. Wow. Should I go in? No.
Beach number 2, here we are. Well, at least you have like a restaurant here after all that walk if you want to have a drink. I'm not feeling it 100%. I think this is more like this is a proper cala, and the other one was like more like a beach. The only thing is that I don't really like rocky beaches, and this seems to be a bit rocky, and we haven't got special shoes. The water just looks so inviting that I just want to stay here, but it's tiny. I love the cliffs, I love the color of the water. I like how private it is, but not feeling it 100%.
Before we take you to the third beach, let us show you a very hip market of Ibiza. We have come back to Las Dalias market, and I was thinking it's a similar market to the one we were on the beach earlier, but we've just parked up the car. First of all, they charge you €4 for the car park, and the music I'm hearing from here, from the car park, is like I'm going to a rave. So now the third beach, Portinach, it's called Portinach, which is just over there. We have to park the car right up there. From what I've seen driving up here, it looks stunning and probably the beach we're gonna like the most. Well, we still have to see that. And but yeah, we're gonna sit down here, chill out for a bit. Okay, so wow, busy, extremely busy. The sand looks stunning. Wow, look at that.
Look at this. It looks like a swimming pool.
Yeah, it does. It's a picture postcard kind of beach. Really lovely. This one has to be one of the best beaches in the world, for me at least, because normally you get to a beach and it's quite sunny. You have to get the umbrella or the bed. And when you lay down on the bed, it's not very comfortable. But this one has got natural shade with lots of trees around, and it's not far from the sea as well. There are lots of beach activities. People are paddling, they are taking the boats out, and they've got like slides on the boats. Quite a few interesting things here, and it's not just for relaxing. You can do lots of different things as well. So for me, the vibe is very chilled out. It's not hippie, it's not vibey, it's very like families. Yeah, that's what comes to my mind. It's very family and very much relaxed. The first beach was very bar and chill out. This is more relaxing, proper beach, and it's beautiful.
The sun is hot.
Ow. Go on, tell me what's the water like.
Let's see what the temperature of the water is here.
Look how clear the water is.
The water is mega clear. The best way to describe it is like you are in a pool. Don't come here expecting the water's gonna be warm, but again, I keep saying that if you are in a hot country like Spain and you're sunbathing, you will get very hot. So when you go in the water, you appreciate the cold water.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
but it's more or less the same temperature as you have in Cadiz and Costa del Sol. So
Yeah, no, I think slightly warmer.
it's slightly warmer.
Yeah.
It's a tiny warmer, not much warmer.
I think it's warmer slightly, but it's still cold on the
It's still
cold side.
In the cold side, yeah. But I think the highlight of this water is not the temperature, it's just how clear it is.
Wow!
Okay, 1, 2, and 3.
Now we're gonna grab a bite and chill out for a bit, then take you to beach number 4. Wow, that was so relaxing. Honestly speaking, that was one of the best beaches I've ever swum in. Now we are in this beautiful area called Playa Serraka. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yes.
Yeah, Playa Serraka. Yeah. So excuse our pronunciation. But first impression so far, it looks again absolutely stunning. This reminds me of Greece, doesn't it? It's got a lovely restaurant and it's very, very pebbly, like rocks rather than the sand. So that's one difference.
We walk to the other side of the beach. It only takes about 3 minutes to go here. And I can see a bit more of the cliffs over there, of the edge of the island. And this beach is a lot more secluded than the ones we have been before. And I can see lots of friends having beers, families, couples just relaxing. And if you want just some more privacy, this is the perfect place.
We had one of the best evenings of our lives at beach number 5. But before we show you that, let's take you to Ibiza's biggest town, Ibiza.
We have just arrived to the town of Ibiza. As soon as you arrive, you are welcome with these amazing views of the town center. In a few minutes, we are gonna go there, explore the little streets, and hopefully see some amazing views from there. But here is also very popular because you can catch a ferry to the islands around Ibiza. One of the most popular ones is Formentera.
Walking through the town center, it looks very pretty. But the outskirts, actually, when we were coming down, the outskirts looked like you could be anywhere in Spain and you couldn't tell. This part though, which is the core center, is really pretty. I like the building, the plaza especially, with the restaurants on the side. Everything is very pretty. The shops, especially the restaurants with amazing plants, and everywhere you see Pasha sign actually. Now we are making our way to the castle, which is going to be quite a quest to go up all the way. What I quite like is the hippie shops everywhere, and it's such a good mix of people. Some people, well, a lot of people are party animals walking around like zombies, and there are other people with all hippified and just living in their own world. So Ibiza is a magical kind of place which combines everything together.
Wow, we have come all the way from Costa del Sol to Ibiza, and coming here, being Spain, we thought it was going to be very similar architecture, very similar colors, but we are welcome to this amazing background. This is one of the many entrances or gates to go to the castle of Ibiza. But looking at it, doesn't it remind you like if you were in Italy, like in Malta? It's simply beautiful. We're on our way to the castle, and we're getting lost in these beautiful streets. It actually reminds me of being in one of the Pueblos Blancos of Andalusia. Whitewashed walls, cobblestone streets. This is simply beautiful.
Normally when we go to Pueblos Blanco in Andalusia, by the way, we have amazing video of whitewashed villages in Andalusia. So check the link in description below for all the beautiful Pueblos Blancos. But this one is very similar to Pueblos Blancos. Here, instead of the views of the land, you have amazing view of the Mediterranean Sea. But the colors here are out of this world. Look at that. Wow. And looking at that little cove, or cala as you say in Spanish, and the houses on top, it's like dreamy kind of environment from a novel. Imagine living there, opening your window onto this beautiful colored water. We are going down from the other side of the castle, and going down we come to this square, which is still quite high up. You get great views and you have amazing vibe here, very bohemian, like people sitting on the steps, and beautiful lovely restaurants to enjoy.
Are you gonna go in the water?
Yeah, why not? I mean, we've come here and I'm not gonna go water. That's silly.
But it's not that warm.
Well, we'll see. The best way to do is just don't think, run and jump.
It's nice.
This beach has true hippie spirit. It's not about people's clothing or the absence of it, but something you can feel in the air. The rock in the middle of the sea sat like a holy temple. While 2 hours before the sunset, some people started gathering under the old shed. We thought it was time for drum circles, but then
We did not expect that. And as soon as everyone started humming together, we couldn't hold back our tears. We all carry a baggage in this world, and in that moment, we felt light and full of love.
By now, we were fully immersed in the ecstasy of combined connected energy. Was it the singing or the peaceful smiling faces? Or maybe we were swimming in the endless river of love. It was very clear. We were living our Ibiza magic moment.
As the orange sky turned to night, gentle singing or kirtan gave way to celebrations of drums.
A lot of people still fixated on the beach, including couples and families, and others danced the night away. Some even went for a skinny dip in the dark.
That was a magical moment. There was a moment that Arthur and I actually felt extremely emotional and we were crying. And I think it's because we actually found the magic of Ibiza. When we first arrived, we were a bit disappointed and thinking, we don't know what the hype of Ibiza is all about. We were looking for that magic in the air, and the magic finally found us in here. In the last 2 days here have been life-changing. Ibiza has a certain magic in the air, and if you come here, don't look for it. The magic will eventually find you. From this amazing, beautiful place in this planet Earth, I would like to say thank you for watching, and we will see you from another amazing location in Spain next week. Hasta luego.